Every morning, the sun rises and floods the earth with energy. We feel it as warmth and see it as light, but what if we could use it to power homes, schools, or even cities? That's exactly what solar panels do. But have you ever wondered, how do they turn simple sunlight into usable electricity? It starts with understanding light itself. Sunlight isn't just brightness, it's made of tiny packets of energy called photons. These photons travel millions of kilometers from the sun and strike the surface of the earth with enormous potential. Solar panels are specially designed to capture these photons and convert their energy into electrical current. A solar panel is made up of many solar cells, usually made from a material called silicon. Silicon is a semiconductor, a material that can both conduct and resist electricity, depending on how it's treated. In each solar cell, silicon is treated with other elements to create two distinct layers, the p-type and the n-type. Together, they form a p-n junction, which creates an electric field. Now, here's where it gets interesting. When sunlight hits the panel, photons knock loose electrons in the silicon atoms. This creates free-flowing electrons, and because of the electric field in the p-n junction, these electrons are pushed in a single direction, forming an electric current. This flow of electrons is what we call direct current, DC, electricity. But our homes don't run on DC power. They run on alternating current, AC. That's why solar systems also have a device called an inverter, which converts DC into AC, making it usable for our lights, fans, refrigerators, and everything else. You can think of this process like squeezing juice from an orange. The sun is the orange, full of energy. The solar cell is the squeezer, extracting that energy. The inverter is like a filter, making the juice suitable to drink, or in this case, turning sunlight into power you can actually use. Right pointing finger emoji. If this makes solar panels sound even cooler than you imagined, hit like and subscribe right now to keep discovering more everyday science that powers your world. Now, why is this so important to understand? Because solar energy is clean, renewable, and sustainable. Unlike coal or gas, solar power doesn't release pollution. Once installed, a solar panel quietly works for 25 years or more, reducing your electricity bills and lowering your carbon footprint. In real life, solar panels power everything from rural homes with no grid connection, to satellites in space, and even portable chargers for phones and emergency lighting. You'll see them on rooftops, highways, schools, and farms. They're even used in solar-powered cars and boats. In a country like India, with long sunny days, solar power is a game changer. It brings electricity to remote villages, helps schools run during power cuts, and reduces dependence on expensive, polluting fuels. And for homeowners, installing solar panels means saving money over the long term. At a global level, understanding how solar panels work helps us support the shift toward green energy. As the world faces climate change, choosing renewable options like solar power can reduce our impact on the planet. And for students, this topic connects important science concepts: energy conversion, electrons, electric circuits, semiconductors, and sustainability. It's a beautiful example of how physics, chemistry, and engineering come together to solve real-world problems. So the next time you see a solar panel silently soaking up the sun, know that it's doing something powerful, converting invisible particles of light into clean, usable electricity. And all of it begins with sunlight hitting silicon.